Just be you.
Because there's some grown men on that campus.
Grown men. And they've been there for like 15 years. They're not going nowhere. And you're going to be the next victim, so don't do it.
At Missouri State, I lived in Hutchins or Hammons. I think I lived in Hammons dorm, and it was connected to the cafeteria or whatever, so you didn't have to go outside for the cafeteria.
Really?
If you went at a certain time, yeah, you can walk straight through.
Wow.
It was the most expensive dorm there, so like it wasn't all of that. But they put the fire alarm, then you had to take the stairs to go out. People kept doing that. But I mean, my dorm was popping. It was a co-ed floor, so that was
most of
cool.
the athletes stayed there, so that was the dorm where everybody wanted to be.
That's true. The dorm was lit, but they was on our tail. When I tell you, like, bang, 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 who up in there, like, it's funny activity or something they came at me wrong for, and after that, I was done. Like, go get my own place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm grown.
Yeah. For me, hold on. You didn't have room checks?
No, we didn't have room checks.
Ever?
Nope.
How long did you stay on campus?
2 years, maybe?
That's it?
Maybe 2 to 3 years, I think. But never had room checks. We had the fire alarms pulled where we had to go outside, but no.
Oh, I just want to say, if you get a full ride and you like a RA or you get your dorm paid for, stay on there.
Yeah.
Like, by all means, don't just be like, oh, I want it. Like, if it's paid for, then you stay put.
For, like, if you, okay, so say you want to live on your own, but you can't afford it, so you're stuck living on campus because financial aid is helping you cover it, you can definitely be an RA and you want to pay for room and board, and your meal plan will be free. So just go ahead and, like, figure that out. Like, I promise you, GPS. It's 2.5 or higher, I think, to be even eligible. So work for it.
But that also comes with duties, and you gotta be like
your
house mother.
You're the house mother. Okay, so imagine you at a party, right? And you got an RA, or you're the RA, and somebody's at the party, and they don't come back until like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock, and they're locked out. They're gonna call you because you're their RA, so you gotta come unlock the door. So just.
I mean, it's more to it than that. It's
I
not
know,
just locking the door. But if you're one of those that go by the rule, then that means you gotta, snitch on them for certain things and all that stuff.
Exactly what you do.
But at my school, Missouri Western State University, it was some RAs that was real chill though. Like,
if you get somebody like us, you just kind of don't care.
We don't.
You just there just to.
Hey, be safe, be quiet, you good. Like, do your thing.
Or you get the ones that really try to be all in your business, want to know what's going on.
Who in your room?
Friends with this person.
Yeah.
They be like Day from Friday. Who? Day and Craig. Like, they really be like top flight security of the dorm.
Of the world.
Like, calm it down.
Of the campus.
Of the campus.
I mean,
facts.
it'll be fine.
What was I gonna say about living on campus? For me, like, it was cool. I mean, I didn't like it. I didn't. My parents decided that since my little sister, you're like my little sister. Just like, since my older sister lived off campus, and the hardships that she went through. Should I not say that?
You can say that.
Okay.
College is a struggle.
College. College is starving. So they said, and on top of that, the only reason why they let my older sister move on her own is because our other older sister moved in with her. So if I would have moved out, somebody had to come move in with me, and I didn't have and they wouldn't even let They wouldn't even let They wouldn't even let me. No, they wouldn't even let me like move out on my own because I wanted to move out on my own. They're like, no.
Well, as a parent, you know your children and all that stuff. My parents, technically, they didn't have issues with me, So, technically, though, they weren't like, oh, yeah, go by all means, move
I was the rebellion. She can say it. I was the rebellion.
But I'm just saying, so they didn't necessarily have an issue with me moving out. Of course, they had their concerns and just, like, make sure you in the house and you're not out in the streets late at night.
Oh, and our mother, our women can be passed out by, 9 o'clock? Once the sun sets,
if it's dark, women ain't got no business being
when the hours go forward and it's like 6 o'clock and it's dark, 6 o'clock, 5:45 be in the house. Like,
and then my mother would call during
at a certain time,
make sure you was at home and listen to the background type stuff. But everybody's parents is different.
Yeah, so. Our mother, you get to mute the TV, make sure she don't hear no male voices. She'll make a trip.
Yeah.
She'll make a trip. I'm like, girl, I had niggas in my room. Not just like.
Oh, I just want to say when I was in the dorm, That one year I had a bomb roommate, Lucy. You know,
Shout out, hey girl.
She was bomb. We did a lot of stuff together. We had a good time. So yeah, that made my experience a lot better. Cause when you don't have a cool roommate, cause you know you don't know who your roommate is.
Yeah.
Unless you pick it, like if you know somebody, that can make
a big difference.
Yeah, you can have some issues because some people did.
Yeah.
But I did not. So
crazy. Okay, so our final topic, our very, very final topic is gonna be freshman 15. Did anybody gain it?
So for me, I didn't gain freshman anything really. If anything, I got a little bit bigger in my face because when I came back home, you know, when people don't see you for a while, like my parents, they're like, if we had known this is what it would take for you to gain weight, we would have sent you off a long time ago. It was only in my face, but I would just say a few pounds. But besides that, getting that 3 meals a day in the cafeteria, at first it seems good, you know, and then you get used to the food, then it's like it's really not all that.
And the rats fall in the salad.
The what?
I don't know what she saw.
What? What did you say?
It was rats in the salad bar at Missouri State.
I don't know nothing about that.
I put them on blast. Yes, it was. My brother is there right now. They had to shut it down.
What? They did?
It was, they fell into like the salad in the cafeteria. Yes, they did.
Oh, man. Well, I never...
Next time it happened, I'm going to tell them to record it.
What?
Yes,
Next
they did.
time, I thought they shut it down. Well, I know nothing
Well, I guess
about
they cleaned it up for the time being, but
I know
they dirty.
nothing about that. When we was there, it was, I mean, yeah, nothing's ever fully clean, but it's like...
It was, they fell from the ceiling into the salad. I'm not kidding.
So nasty. Oh, man. Okay, what about your freshman anything?
I'm sorry?
You the one that asked the question. It's the thing.
Obviously, you know, if you knew me prior to going to college, then you know, I came back a little thicker than what I left with, you know. And so, unlike the grade that she got, talking about, oh, we wish we would have sent you earlier. My parents told me we wish we would have picked you up earlier because they said that I got huge. I'm like, did I really get that huge? Like, I did though. I really want to show you guys a before picture, like before me going off to college. I was itty bitty. But that freshman 15 is so easy to get because in the mindset that you have, okay, so you're a freshman. You're walking everywhere. You're not used to, you know, well, I was an athlete before I went to college. I was a volleyball player. Anyways, we were volleyball players. Not anymore. But anyway, so I was an athlete prior to going off to college. So I was like, okay, this is nothing. You know, I just keep going to the gym. I'll walk everywhere. But when I first got there, I was like, wow, the summer really like killed me, you know, before college. So I'm just walking. I'm out of breath. I'm like, okay, this is crazy. So I would go to the cafe. I would eat and I would instantly go to sleep. Now, I took advantage of the 3 meals a day and the flex dollars that I had. I was in the food court, you know, socializing, eating. I made sure I was in the cafeteria, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, and I would go sleep right after. Now, after a while, the 15 turned into 20. The 20 turned into more and more, and I gained some weight. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But that's okay. You gain weight to lose it later. And I'm losing the weight, okay? My parents told me not to gain anymore, so I'm not going to do it. But still, yeah, that freshman 15 is serious. So
some people also stress and eat a lot, too. Like, it's different things.
Like, they're stress eaters. For me, I didn't pay attention to what I was eating. I don't really, because I guess you can say when I was in high school, I had a full-time job. And I would play sports. So I would go from high school to volleyball practice, and then I would go to work. So I really didn't have time to eat. And I guess when I was in college, I made time for it. And I made more time for it. And just gained weight. But, you know, whatever.
What about you, Trish?
I ate breakfast. I have to have breakfast every day.
She does.
An omelet, skillet.
Shout out,
time. Yes, to the lady who made the skillet. She was so nice. And skillet was on point. The scrambles. Why is that so funny? I don't know.
Did she have a name?
I can't remember. That was a while ago.
Like, she got a whole shout out. Yes, lady.
She was the bomb, though.
I believe it.
And she made them kids come to her with respect. Like, don't cut in her line, say please and thank you. I'm
talking
like,
about the old skinny lady that be in the omelet bar.
She wasn't an omnivore, but I don't think she was skinny at all.
She was. It was a little old skinny lady and a bigger lady. Like
she was the bigger one, I think.
Oh, they were good.
They were right. They was on point. She knew no onions, light on the garlic, like
oh my gosh.
Heavy on the vegetables. But yeah, I ate. I used my boomer meals or whatever at the PSU. I was there every day.
What's PSU?
The student union. Some student.
Union. Student union.
Yeah.
Every college is different. I didn't have that.
But so and I would take, like, when my brothers and them came, everybody ate off of that. So yeah, I did eat. I probably gained a little weight, but I was always on the go. I mean, I was always doing something, and if it was a weekend or something, and I had to choose between eating or going out, like, I went out. So I guess the balance. Oh, yeah.
That's what balance.
For her, it did.
Yes. Okay, so our little segment has come to an end. I just want to thank you guys for coming to my little tea talk.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. I want to give a shout out to my hairstylist, Vicky Hair Design.
Our older sister. Whoop whoop. I'm gonna be linking her social media at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, in the description box as well. But yeah, so little things I want you guys to leave with. I really want you guys to make sure you do not procrastinate in college. If you earn the freshman 15, make sure that if you don't want it, you can lose it. But if you want to keep it, be you, girl. Yes, I'm all for everything. Okay. Don't be afraid to be social. Make sure you go out and meet new people. Like, don't be scared. Like, don't stay in your room. Don't do that. Like, you're at school with people who've never been there before either. Like, go have fun. Okay. Just do it. Don't get hurt though.
Don't be for everybody either.
Do not be for everybody. Don't go out there with these little coochie cutter shirts on, like, trying to be cute. Just be you.
Because there's some grown men on that campus.
Grown men. And they've been there for, 15 years. They're not going nowhere. And you're going to be the next victim, so don't do it, okay? And you'll see. I ain't holding nothing back. With the whole classes and your advisors, make sure you go to their office hours. Like, make sure that if they don't help you, go to somebody above their head. Like, don't take no for an answer, okay? Like, the first no is not always a no. Keep going to somebody else. Utilize. Come on now.
Paying good money for them.
Come on. Find out where your classes are ahead of time, because you don't want to be that person that's lost, asking for directions, because they're out there and that's kind of embarrassing. Like, literally. Oh, and something else. If you want a class, have headphones, okay? Because it'll help you. It'll make you feel better on your way to class. I promise you. It'll just put you in a good mood. Make sure if you're buying books to know where your resources are. Like, you want to buy them online, see what the prices are, price check. Try new things, and last but not least, I don't know. I think I said everything. I have a screen protector. Oh, I think that's it. No, it's not. Last but not least, the boys, their distraction. However, learn to balance. If you do find somebody that you like, just learn to balance. Like, it's okay to have somebody in your life. Just make sure that you're also using school as a priority. So, you want to add anything?
On the boys, if I just want to say, some people are married and go to college, and that's fine. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. We
love
knocking
love.
No.
I love love.
I mean, I don't, but that's fine.
Her time isn't here yet.
What's that say? I don't want to love something. Anyway. Oh, no love. Okay, anyway, but yeah, like, this is just our experiences, what we did, what we went through, or whatever.
Right. This is what we went through.
Right. If you want to be fast, if you want to, do all that other stuff, that's fine. Do you.
You're not lying. It's what you make of it.
Right.
Like, take this advice with a grain of salt. Like, if this is not who you are, then by all means, be true to yourself.
Right.
Learn your authenticity. Say it. Authenticity. Yes, do that, because there's only one of you, okay? And you have to be the best at what you are. So,
that's true.
That's, I really hope you take our advice, but...
Or don't.
You got different personalities.
It's literally 3 different personalities. Like, she's the chill one. No, what are you?
Quiet.
What?
She's an exclamation mark.
She's a question mark, exclamation point.
Real life.
Real life.
She's extra.
How about it?
X.
And she likes that.
Real about it. Actually, no, I can learn the difference. Would y'all believe I used to be a news reporter? But you know what? It is what it is. You feel me? Anyways, I think that's everything, guys. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. Follow our social medias. It's going to be linked down below in the description box. Stay tuned because I will be doing more. And if you guys want a personal video that you guys want me to upload, please write it down in the comments. I want to read everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. Are you going to wave? Bye.
Tryna bribe me with a bag, wait, nigga, hold up. If you ever try to play me, nigga, use a hold up. Hold up. Always got what I wanted, never ask nobody for nothing. I can take a trip to the island.